They told me to move on, to let the police handle it, but the kind of silence that follows lies, it never really leaves you. It whispers at dawn. It hums through every memory, and I knew I wasn't done. Not until I found out what really happened. So I went back to the files, back to Inspector Dapar, the only one who looked uneasy when they said the case was closed. I showed him the message that started it all. He looked at me for a long time and said quietly, "Lena, we moved too fast. Something about that arrest was off." That was all I needed to hear. The next day, I met Kofi, the same friend whose message almost destroyed me. He didn't even wait for me to speak. He said, "It was me. I sent it." He had found something strange near the car park, a torn piece of fabric that was in mine. He thought I'd been hiding something, and anger did the rest. But he wasn't the villain, just another person lost in the noise of everything Daniel created. We went through the records again, this time line by line. The first message came from Kofi's number, but the later ones, they came from a cafe near Daniel's apartment, from a device that was linked to his email. That was the first time I realized Daniel had been behind the screen all along, pretending to be others, controlling how the story unfolded. Every word, every lie, perfectly timed. And then the file appeared, a folder stamped DNA not processed. The woman who confessed wasn't Amma. She was a stranger, paid to take the blame. The evidence was buried. The payment trail led straight to Daniel. He had paid off an officer to close the case fast before the truth could breathe. Just when I thought I'd seen it all, Inspector Dapar called me back. They had found something, an SD card, hidden in a storage box under Amma's name. We played it. Static first, then her voice, calm, cracked, but alive. "If you're hearing this," she said, "it means I failed to stop him." Daniel planned everything. I wanted him to confess what he did to me, to you, but he turned it all against us. My hands were shaking. Amma was alive, somewhere out there, still fighting for truth. When Daniel saw the recording, his silence said everything. He tried to hold his story together, but it broke apart, piece by piece. He admitted the bribe, the messages, the look-alike, and then he said it. The night before it all happened, he fought with Amma. She wanted to expose him. He pushed her. She fell. He thought she was gone, and from that moment, he built a wall of lies so tall, even he got lost in it. Days later, Amma returned. Not perfect, not unharmed, but alive. Her voice didn't shake this time. She stood before everyone telling her story, not for revenge, but for truth. Because Daniel's lies didn't just ruin lives, they rewrote them. The case was reopened and finally closed for real this time. Daniel was taken away, Amma was free, and me? I was lighter, not healed, but free from the questions that haunted me every night. Kofi sent one last message. "I'm sorry." I looked at it for a moment, then deleted it. Because sometimes, closure isn't about forgiveness. It's about knowing who never deserved your trust. Truth doesn't always fix what's broken, but it tells us who to stop trusting.